Welcome, race fans. Tonight we return with SRA at the Michigan track here tonight. As the season's winding down here, pretty close in points and everything. We only have 12 drivers that are eligible for the points here. But let's see here. As you can see, David Schott, Nate Trito, Bobby Zielinski, Delonte Ballard, Jake Nichols, Robert Burris, Ben Nelson, Bryce Senesac, Bobby Cheney, Zoltan Herczag, Tyler Sifford, and Garrison Hogan are the only ones that are eligible for the chase. So as the season's winding down, next week they go to Kansas, and then only one more race after that. It goes down to 6 drivers next week at Kansas, and they will crown a champion the following week at Talladega. So only 12 drivers eligible tonight, 6 next week, and the following week they'll be crowning the champion with them 6 drivers. Very cool. All right, so let's take a look at the weather here real quick. 79-degree air temperature, 103-degree track temperature, which is just the way they like it here, wreck and loose. Tire window about 40 to 50 laps. Fuel window right about the same, 40-45 laps. Pit road speed 55 miles an hour. So fastest out there in practice right now, Garrison Hogan beating out Zoltan Herczag. Tune in later tonight for the OP Racing Xfinity Series, and coming up tomorrow night we have 2 truck series, the Nork Truck Series followed by the USRA Truck Series. Both great broadcast, great races to watch, so hopefully we'll see you there. Jeff, I don't know, Jeff, he was having problems logging into, and I don't know what's going on. I don't know if he'll be back tonight or not. If not, we may wind up with Tyler Ducharme in the booth with us, which would be kind of cool. I asked him if, ever since he wasn't racing this week, maybe if he'd like to join us in the booth, and he said sure if Jeff doesn't make it back. So, but I have not seen Jeff back. He's been gone about 10 or 12 minutes, and haven't seen him back, so I don't know. We'll have to wait and see if that transpired. But we got about 3.5 minutes here, coming down to 3.5 minutes of practice left before we go to qualifying. So stay with us. Don't go anywhere. A lot of exciting racing coming up here at Michigan tonight. All right, folks, we're going to step away and play the national anthem. We'll be right back with qualifying underway, so don't go anywhere.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, we're back, folks, and nobody's turned in a time yet, but I do have a very special guest in the booth with me here tonight, Tyler Ducharme. Tyler, welcome, and glad to have you there, brother.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here and help you out, Rudy. You know, I can't race tonight, take the rest of the season off. So, you know, figured, you know, stop by and give you a hand.
Heck yeah, man. You know, we always enjoy having somebody in the booth with you know, kind of gives you a different perspective of the race out here, you know, when you get to join us up in the booth and watch the race instead of seeing what's out your windshield, you know, and you know, not knowing what's going on around the rest of the track, you know, only what's going on around you immediately. So kind of a cool thing.
Yeah, it's, I mean, to watch all these guys brawl for the lead like they do, you know, I got to watch last night, and it was definitely an entertaining show, to say the least. You know, you're also not stressed out because you're trying to race as hard as you can to, you know,
True.
compete with some of them guys up front. So, you know, it's nice to, you know, cut back once in a while and just watch for change.
I agree 100%. So, waiting for time. Boy, Zoltan, I'll tell you what, you know, it's going to be a season not too awful far from now. Zoltan Hertzeg's going to be a champion.
Yeah, Zoltan, he's really been impressive the last couple of weeks. I've been watching him, and I mean, early in the season, like a couple of seasons ago, you know, he had a lot of short run speed and then he'd fall off, but now he seems to found a way to keep his tires under him for a whole run, and he's been really lightning quick. Last night, I think he probably was the car to beat. Then he kind of got in the wall a little bit, not from his own doing, and lost the race that way. But he'll definitely be tough to beat tonight. Obviously, with Zelensky and Jake in here, they'll give him a run for his money. But yeah, it's definitely gonna be interesting to watch. He's got a pretty sizable gap right now on second place, Nate Trito.
And that's another guy to watch right there too, Nate Trito, man. I'll tell you, oh, wow. You don't get to be second in points. Only 5 points away from David Shutt, you know. I mean, he's pretty much it's a given. He's pretty much locked himself into the next round, you know. I mean, I don't think he's has any plans on losing that unless he finishes like dead last or something. That could change, but
yeah,
you know,
He's got to have a solid night, to say the least, because, I mean, I saw a watch last night. We had a couple of guys who were in the top 5 in points and got some early wrecks, and they're right on the bubble. So it'll be interesting to see. I mean, you just got to keep it clean for 100 laps and stay up front and get a solid top 10 if you're Nate right now.
Well, they got to, you know, next week it goes down to 6. So you got to be one of the top 6 guys here tonight. And separating first to 12th tonight is only 29 points. So yeah, it is possible that it could totally change.
Yeah, and with guys like Zoltan and Ben Nelson on the outside looking in, it's going to be, I mean, you got to be on your best performance for sure.
Yep, that's a fact. Tyler Sifford, Garrison Hogan, I mean, they're not out of it, you know.
No, but, not by a long shot.
Yeah, but they've got to work hard to stay in it.
One guy I'd like to give a shout out to in the top 12 that I've seen in there that, you know, I wouldn't say he's a big name guy around here, but Robert Burris, he's been really impressive the last couple of weeks with speed.
Yeah, Burris is, I know him from another league. I haven't had a chance to race against him, but I know him from another league, and yeah, he's a good racer.
Yeah, it's always fun to see a new guy show up around here and, you know, compete with the top guys and run 6 in points. I mean, that's not an easy task to do, especially over here with Jake and all them guys. So, just hats off to him. 'Cause I know I couldn't do it anymore.
Well, talk about Jake's. We're not used to seeing him back 5th in points at this point in the season. We're used to seeing him at the top of the leaderboard, him and Ben Nelson, and neither one of them are at the top of the leaderboard.
Yeah, last week kind of threw a couple curveballs at them guys with Martinsville, and I think Jake was actually leading the race, and him and Zelensky got into it, running 1-2, and then you know all them restart shenanigans happened, and then it was all over for them. But yeah, I think the stage points really saved those two last week.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't look like Jeff's coming back, I guess. So, I guess you're it. Hey, Chemo, Skittles. Yeah, we got the Somewhere Saloon cars in there tonight. Tyler Sifford and
Nate Trito.
Nate Trito, yep. And Nate's up in 2nd right now. That's pretty impressive. That's for practice. Or qualifying, I'm sorry. My bad. Yeah, 2nd place for him, man. That's pretty good. And beating out David Shutt, Ben Nelson, Jake Nichols, Bobby Zelensky.
Okay. Nate's one of them guys. He's got a lot of speed. If he could just keep his head on straight, he kind of reminds me of me. If he can keep his head on straight, he'll definitely be one to beat. But he pushes buttons just the right way, and he'll go off the handle.
Tyler, when have you ever kept your head on straight? Ever?
I don't. I'll be completely honest with you. I don't remember, because last week I absolutely lost it.
Yeah,
I came unglued. If you would have heard the mic in the TeamSpeak channel, oh man, it was not pretty.
Well, no F-bombs here tonight, please.
Oh, there's usually, I usually don't cuss a lot unless we're in a race. These guys, they push you to the limits, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, I know. Ben Nelson sporting that new paint job.
MS and me.
Yeah, but it's different colors.
For the blue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he had it, what, last week, and I'm not sure if he had it the week before or not. I don't remember, but I know he had it last week. But at this point, I don't think it's changed up his luck to the better, because, you know, he's not up in the point lead.
No. Well, we'll have to see. it looks like they're getting ready to gear up for one last lap. It looks like Zelensky improved his lap a little bit right there, so maybe there's still a little bit left in the track. We'll have to see. The track temp is just climbing and climbing and climbing.
Yeah, and it could have been, you know, Zoltan and Nate got right out there first thing and laid down some really fast laps on that cooler track, and it might have been under cloud cover too. I don't remember. I know
there was a little bit of a cloud, but
yeah, it was under clouds there right toward the end of practice, so it may have been under clouds at the beginning of qualifying. Sure.
And that's the one thing I've noticed a lot with this new build with the dynamic sky is if you get a cloud over the track, I mean the track temp drops like 15, 16 degrees. So
yeah, in just a few seconds.
Oh yeah, and the track gains like 2 or 3 tenths. So if you're lucky enough to catch a cloud, then you're gonna go top of the charts.
Yeah, I think that's something they need to work on. They need to adjust the timing on that because it doesn't happen just in like seconds, you know.
Yeah, I need to tweak it a little bit, but
yeah, it might take a minute and a half or 2 minutes or something for it to drop that many degrees, you know.
It's not. I mean, it's not like. I mean, you see that in real a lot. You like. I mean, the track temp fluctuates a lot, but I've never seen it drop like that in like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of, you know, I remember back when they used to have single car qualifying for NASCAR. I mean, when they used to get a cloud, they used to go 2 tenths faster, but obviously it took a while for the track to cool down.
Right. Yep. All right. Looks like that's going to wrap up qualifying. And even the fast guys did not better their time. So, and Stephanie Lessentine back tonight. Woohoo! Good to see her back.
I've seen that.
Yeah. All right, let's run down through the MaxSpeedTV starting grid. Zoltan Herzeg taking the pole with a 37.157. Congratulations to him for grabbing the pole. Nate Trito will start on the outside of the front row in second. In row 2, David Shutt in third, Ariati fourth. Wow, Ari laid down a 4th place. Wow, great. I know he's very good here at Michigan. In row 3, Ben Nelson in 5th, Garrison Hogan 6th. Row 4, Bobby Zielinski 7th, Jake Nichols 8th. In row 5, Brett Pancari 9th, and Kyle Trudell runs out the top 10.
Starting 11th on row 6 will be Robert Burris, and 12th, Delonte Ballard. Row 7 looks like Ryan Hunt starting 13th, and Bobby Cheney 14th. Row, I don't know what row 8. That is. Starting 15th, it's Stephanie Lessentine alongside Ethan Kurtz. Row 9, we got Tyler Sifford and Bryce Simisak. And row 10, we got James Coulibaly and Aaron Cummings.
All right. Row 11, Sean Williams starting from 21st position, Nicholas Caressel 22nd. In row 12, Femi Latin not taking the qualifying time will start 23rd, Justin Gable 24th. In row 13, Freddie D going to start 25th, Jonathan Shipman 26th. That'll round out the field. 26 drivers. Nice size field.
Yeah, it's nice to see 26 cars for this big track, that's for sure.
Next week, go to 6. $100 laps here tonight, folks. We're looking for lap 40 for the stage caution, which they should be able to make it that far on fuel and tires. Tires are probably going to be pretty well shot by then, wouldn't they, Tyler? By the end of 40 laps.
Yeah, they'll definitely be able to go 40 laps on fuel to make it to the stage. And they'll probably split it, I'd imagine, in half for the last 60 laps. They probably pit at lap 30.
Yeah, that's probably a pretty good guess right there. All right, so we get everybody gets caught up to the back of the field there. Zoltan Herzeg ready to bring him to the green. Nate Trito starting on the outside. I see Ariadne's got a new paint job. Stanley.
See one of Martin Truex's new paint schemes. I know he's a huge Martin Truex fan, so.
Me too. Me too. Well, since Junior retired, I had to kind of go with the guy I thought that was the coolest head out there and the greatest driver. So, all right, here we go. Pace car's in. Zoltan Herzeg ready to bring the green out. And there we go. Underway here for 100 laps. The SimSpeedShop.com Gen 6 series here at SRA, and coming around out of turn 2, Nate Trito with a little bit of a run on the outside may take the lead away.
Looks like he's going to have it down here in the 3.
Yes,
carry that momentum on the outside.
Zoltan, he kind of kept Zoltan pinned down there a little bit. Zoltan comes up underneath him this time, but I don't think it's going to be enough because coming out of turn 4,
they're going to be 3 wide.
Oh, boy, shut. And he is going to make it 3 wide, but Nate Trito collects a bonus point right off the gate. Up the middle, Zoltan. David Shutt on the bottom. They're going to still 3 wide. Oh, contact!
Saw that one coming.
Oh, yep.
Now, Nate's not going to be happy about. Oh, there goes Delonte down the inside.
Uh-oh. If I can catch up to him. Oh, my gosh. Heavy damage on Delonte's car. And
he's not going to be happy about that one.
There is no fix for that. Well, let's get down here and check out, see what happened. I'm sure there was some contact in the back there somewhere.
That was all the cause of Nate getting shuffled out of line there. Looks like Garrison may have come down in the Kyle Trutel a little bit that caused that. And tough break for Delonte.
Oh, yeah, everybody was kind of dodging the bullet there. They seen what was going on. Oh, yep. Garrison Hogan catches Delonte in the side, and, man, Delonte goes for a ride inside to hit the inside pit wall. This is one of them tracks, folks. It's kind of a self-cleaning track right here. If you tap the outside wall or get into anything, it's gonna immediately kick you to the inside. So we're gonna
and you're gonna hit that wall hard.
Oh yeah, we're gonna see guys going to the inside and across the front stretch grass. So, and it shows David Shutt as our leader. Did we miss something?
No, I think he got by Zoltan when they made a little bit of contact there in turn 1.
Oh, okay.
But that's like what I was talking about earlier with Delonte there. I mean, running 4th in points, and now he's, running dead last. So that's going to help on them guys outside the bubble. But we got cars staying out here. Wow, that's kind of surprising.
And for Nate Trito is going to be way back in 10th. Good night. He must have had a moment there.
Yeah, when he got shuffled out there by Zoltan when they were 3 wide, that's... Oh, you hate to see that this early, but I mean...
Well, the red splitter, spoiler, and banner across the windshield, folks, signifies they are chase drivers. But I do have it on the driver's box here as well. So, but looks like, we did have Garrison Hogan. Coulibaly did his drive-through, but Garrison Hogan stays out and collects a bonus point. Much needed, too, because he is 12th in points.
Yeah, for sure. And we got 2 tires on Shutt and Zelensky, and everyone else is on 4. So that's going to be a questionable call, I'd say. I mean, especially with the way the tire model is. It'll be interesting to see how long they can hang on.
Well, Robert Burris stays out as well. Now, he's another one of the chase drivers. He is 6th in points. The Coulibaly did a drive-through. Now, I'm sure he'll probably come down pit road. He does that, usually he does that drive-through.
Trying to get a lap led.
Yeah, but it didn't work today
so
far.
You might actually see Garrison come down here to get the damage fixed on the side of his car. He might have just stayed out to get a lap led. Like he might be staying out though.
Yep, he's gonna stay out. I don't really think there was that much damage there. Coulibaly, he tore off and went down pit road. I don't think he really got much damage. It was just actually kind of like a tap, but it was enough that it sent Delonte clear to the inside. Man, that was crazy. All right,
Yeah.
1 to go. Lights are out. Now, a lot of pretty colors out there, I'll tell you that, man. These guys got some very nice painted cars. I love to see all the different paints.
Nice to see all the purple out there. You don't see a lot of purple cars, and I think they're honestly the best looking cars out there if they can do them right.
Obviously, you're talking about Zelensky and Shutt.
Shut. Yep.
Yeah, yeah, those are.
Demi in the back with that ally car, but he's got a long ways to go if he wants to get to the front. That's for sure.
He'll be there. He'll be there.
Oh, he'll be there. But him, Danny, and Freddie in the back, they'll be coming to the front for sure.
Well, we want to watch for tire spin here. I don't really suspect it, but it is possible. Being these front two stayed out on older tires, it is possible. So we'll have to see how this is going to work out. Here we go, back to green, folks. Already, pace car is in. And green, green, green. We're back underway.
Green flag, green flag.
Boy,
Yes,
nice
he got a good jump.
Yeah, he did.
They're looking to go 3 wide again. Now here we go.
Shutt Zelensky.
He thought about it. He thought better of it.
Yeah. Oh, they get a little tight in there. Burris up on that high side there. He finally clears Burris. And Ariotti now to the inside of Robert Burris. He's going to get that position. So Burris going backwards pretty quick.
Yeah, I don't know how the no tires are going to work. 2 tires looks like it's worked pretty good so far, but they're closing on Garrison pretty quick.
Yeah, I'm sure he's probably a little snugger in the corners than those guys are, but so far so good.
I did hear these guys complaining that it got loose over the long run, so it'll be interesting to see how that plays. He's doing a great job right now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure, Shutt's got the hammer down. I'm sure he's trying to get up there. He wants to lead more laps. So, and being ahead of Zelensky, he's kind of set his sights pretty high right there, staying ahead of him. But 2-tire change. Both of them did a 2-tire change.
Yeah.
They've closed the gap. Here he is. Garrison, he's not gonna hold them guys up. He knows
here comes Shutt.
They got about 5 lap newer tires than he's got. And Shutt's gonna get it.
He made pretty quick work of him.
Yes, he did.
Well, Garrett's coming back.
Garrison, yeah, he's being pretty brave right there.
I like it. You gotta be aggressive, man.
That's right. And here goes the outside. Zelensky's gonna get him.
Here he comes outside. Oh.
I know Aries very good at this track. I've seen him do amazing things at this track. And here he is ahead of Jake Nichols. And Garrison got really tight right there, and he's going to go down through the middle. He's circling the drain right now. So there he goes. And there comes Zoltan. Wow. Zoltan was like he was shot out of a cannon right there coming out of turn 2. Ariotti up high, and they're 3 wide back here for 6th place. Good night.
Yeah, that high side is not the place to be right now, as Aries losing spots left and right. And look at Nate, he's coming back up to Zoltan.
Sure is, yep. Nate Trito. The Somewhere Saloon car. One of them. Kressel saying he loves Tyler in the booth. And Bobby Zelensky to the lead. Wow.
It looks like Shutt let him go there. Just cooler heads got to prevail early in the race.
Sure.
especially with Shutt, because I mean he's a very aggressive guy, and to see him let someone go, you know that he's thinking big picture.
Yeah. Well, you know, he led some laps. Let Zielinski get out there and lead a lap, so they both have got bonus points under their belt now. And Jake Nichols now into third. Ben Nelson fourth. And Zoltan Herzeg in fifth.
He ain't gonna stay there long, though. It looks like he's gonna go right after Ben Nelson here going to turn one.
He sure is.
Delante's getting back on the track.
Making the move on the inside, and he is going to clear Ben. Nice pass. Textbook right there. That's right out of the Bobby Zielinski playbook.
Making it look easy.
Yep. That's what Bobby does. He makes it look so easy, you know. And he's just on a Sunday cruise out there.
Man, we got a mess back here for about like 14th on back. They're coming up on the slow car, and oh man.
Yep. Stephanie Lessentine still riding in 15th, and she's staying way up high. Let Ethan Kurtz go by on the inside. Also Jonathan Shipman. Jonathan started dead last on the field tonight, folks, and he is running in 14th. He's got a little damage on that right front corner, though, Tyler.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's hurting him too much, but nope. I mean, this place is one of the most aero-dependent tracks on the circuit, so sure I mean, even a little bit of damage is going to hurt you a lot.
Well, it's the fastest, I can tell you that.
Oh yeah, they're doing, I think, almost 220.
About 210 on the front stretch. I remember when we used to be able to, you could go out here and do 216 by yourself, but they've kind of cut the horsepower down on these cars a little bit. But going into turn one, you could be hitting about 216.
They're getting pretty close to that. I mean, I think Zielinski's got to be almost there.
Well, I'm watching his speed here. 211?
213.
I think 211. Well, I don't know. This isn't that accurate. Probably iRacing's a lot more accurate. This is just kind of a reference speed, but I've seen 211.
Rewind back here for, what is this, 8th?
Oh yeah,
okay, he's on the move.
Here comes Freddie.
Freddie's on the move, and I knew he wasn't going to stay back there long.
Yep, coming from 25th. He did not like it back there. Brett Pocari, Tyler Sifford into 11. And now we got a battle here with Femi Olat and Bryce Senesac. And Femi moves into 12th after starting 23rd. So he's coming. I told you when he was going to make it there.
Looks like Jake Nichols going after Shutt for second. He's gonna, he should make quick work of him on them 2 tires.
Yeah. Yeah, and then he's going to have to try to run down Bobby Zielinski. Bobby only took 2 as well. But,
don't look quick, because Zoltan's coming.
In a few more laps here, though, probably another 4 or 5 laps, the tires are going to start equalizing. And he's really, even though he's got 5-lap newer tires, 2 tires, okay, it's going to kind of equalize, and we're not going to see Jake be able to run them down that much. But he took 4 on that stop. David Shutt and Bobby Zielinski only took 2.
For sure. I mean, that's why if you're on fresh tires, you got to get the most of them after, 5 or 10 laps, or you're just going to equal out and you're not going to gain anything.
4 chase drivers right there together. That's pretty amazing. Well, that's the stuff that's champions are made of right there. I mean, that's what gets you in the championship running, is when the time comes that you've got to make sure that you got the maximum amount of points. Yeah, big wiggle there by Shutt. And Jake Nichols is saying, okay, I gotta go here now. But that's the kind of stuff that makes a champion right there, just running in that front. I'd like to see Shutt win a championship, to be honest with you. I think he's overdue.
Yeah, it's been a while since he won his last one. I think he won one a couple years ago. I think he actually beat me for one. I think I'm still kind of salty over that, but yeah, he's been really fast. I mean, other than Zelensky and Nichols and Ben, he's always right there running fourth, third. So I love him. I'm telling you, man, he's probably, besides me, he is the most aggressive driver in this league. There's no doubt about it. But he puts that car in some places that I don't even know if I could do. So he's not gonna let Nichols go by him easy. That's for sure.
Right. Zoltan sitting there with the front row seat to this whole ordeal going on.
That's letting Ari and Ben close right up in on these guys. So they're about to have a 5-horse battle here for a second.
I'll tell you what, now that Nichols got that outside line, boy, he had a good power move there on the outside. I don't know if Schutt's going to be able to come back from that or not.
I don't think so.
No, not now. Not now. I think it's too far gone. Yeah, big wiggle there right there.
Here comes Zoltan. Oh. Thought he was getting under there. Yeah, he is. There he goes. He's going to send it on here in turn one.
Yep, there it is. So Schutt comes back to fourth. And this is going to be close. Schutt's keeping Zoltan pinned right down there. Ooh, man. All kinds of arrow loose right there. I'm telling you, I'm going to stick by what I say. I think maybe, maybe not in the next season, but in some season coming up here, I think we're going to see Zoltan the champion. I really do. I think he's got the potential. I mean, if he can run right with these big dogs up here and stay right with them, man, that's saying a lot about how much he's learned by running with them, Tyler.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I've had my run-ins with him before. He's a very aggressive driver, and but I mean, I'm the same way, so I guess that's kind of why we always have our run-ins. But look at Schutt crossing it back over.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you, man, he's doing a hell of a job for being on 2 tires. Oh,
sure.
the contact.
Whoa, almost made contact there with Zoltan.
It's like Ben's gonna try. Oh, he thought about going high.
Yep.
Now he's gonna dip it back to the inside.
Ben's going to take advantage of that. He can see that David's right now kind of like on the edge right now of skating around the corners on them 2 tires. Nate Trito, Ariotti, Freddie D, all these guys right here in a bunch working those positions, 6th, 7th, 8th. Schutt's kind of holding them up right now, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, he's so fast.
They're putting on quite the show right now.
Oh, yeah.
Being pretty aggressive for lap 23, but I mean, you got to do what you got to do to get track position. Especially in Michigan, track position is huge.
Yeah. Well, David Schutt wants to stay in this top 4 to get the maximum amount of bonus points he can to kind of solidify his run in the chase for next week. He wants to make sure he makes it in. I mean, the whole top 12 are only 29 points separating them. So if you make a mistake, this is kind of gonna give him a little bit of a buffer here. If he can have a good finish in the chase and get those bonus points, that'd give him a little bit of a buffer for the rest of the race in case he does have a bad finish.
That is very true. I don't look at stage points. I mean, I should pay more attention to them because I mean they are huge. But yeah, I mean Freddie is driving his way to the front. I don't know how he does. Every week he does. He starts in the back, and by first stage he's in the top 5, and he's gonna do it again tonight.
Well, he gets all them plays right out of your playbook, I can tell you that.
I mean, I can remember when I first met Freddie probably 9 years ago on Xbox. He taught me a lot of everything I know now, and it's pretty cool to see him excel on iRacing as much as he has now.
Definitely. Yeah, I like his racing style. He'll race you clean. Here's the worst part about Freddie is usually if something does happen to him, it's on his own. Oh my gosh, Ben Nelson! What a save! And he never even let off the gas.
Not asphalt.
Yeah, he never even let off the gas.
That's how I like it.
Yeah. That's your style right there. Never even let off the gas.
Sideways. I'm telling you, man.
Dirt
it's the only way to do it. Send it.
Jimmy Aladdin tonight. He's coming. He's going to be inside the points here. He's not in the championship, but
he's out on big picture for sure.
Oh yeah. And Zelensky, just a slight tap of the wall. Just slight.
He's just toying with Jake.
I don't know. Jake's pretty good.
He's closing in on him on them 2 tires. He's caught him a lot actually in the last couple laps.
And all he's got to do is get him on the last couple of laps there to get the 10 bonus points. So, but I thought they didn't give out bonus points in the chase.
Yeah, right? They do. They give out stage points.
Stage points, I meant.
Yeah,
okay.
They gave out stage points.
Okay. Some league I was doing, I can't remember who it was, said that they don't give out stage points during the chase. So
might be Nork. I'm not sure.
I don't remember. But Zelensky, I don't think he's too awful worried right now. Yeah, he's had a couple of moments there where he's slipped and slide a little bit, but I don't think he's too concerned.
No, he's ice cold.
Yeah. Yeah, it reminds me, Bobby Zelensky, Jake Nichols, and Ben Nelson, some of the 3 of the smoothest drivers that I have ever seen.
Yeah.
They are just so smooth,
I wish I could be that smooth.
No kid.
I watch them and I just stare in amazement of how just precise they are with their inputs. I don't get it.
Well, somehow Schutt's hanging on to 4th place here. He's kind of actually put a little distance on Freddie D.
He's wheeling it, that's for sure. I mean, I've been watching a lot of these guys, and they are sideways coming up off the corner. So
let's go back here and check on Bobby Cheney. Now, Bobby's in the chase, but he is running back in 15th position.
I was talking to Bobby a lot before the race, and he's been trying to get stage points because that's what's been killing him all season. So
yeah,
he's not looking good for that right now, but yeah, he's trying.
Yep,
I can promise you he's trying.
Him and Garrison Hogan running 14th and 15th, and both of them going to be out of the stage points. I'll try to get one more from him, though. As far as I can tell, the only other stage driver is Robert Burris, and for whatever reason, he is 23rd.
I don't think he stayed out and I don't think that was really the good call.
Yeah.
Him and Garrison have gone way back through the field.
Yeah, he did not pit. I don't know if he was thinking maybe somebody that, there might have been a caution or something, so he could have got back up there, but... All right, coming to, let's see, we got 9 to go here, and boy, I'll tell you what, these front 3 right on top of one another.
It's almost the exact copy or exact replay of last night. These guys, these same 3 pulling away from the field.
But what track were they at?
Auto Club, so it's pretty close.
Yep. Yep. But now you just got a car's got a little bit more horsepower. Oh, and Jake. Oh, what happened to Jake here? Zoltan seen something happen there to Jake. He got a little tight coming out of the corner.
I don't know if that outside's the right call. I think Jake's gonna think better of it and just kind of roll out of it and let him go.
Yeah, yeah. Might be to his advantage if he just lets him go. Yep. If he's got the car, he'll reel him in again and try it again here in another corner. Because Jake can do it.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
All you have to do is just misread that corner and not hit your throttle point or braking point. Just a millimeter of an inch. And man, I'll tell you, it makes a big difference.
Yeah, you could either make or break it. I mean, you'll either get really tight or get really loose.
Yep. It was kind of weird to say millimeter of an inch.
Yeah.
Millimeter of an inch. You know what I mean? A fraction of an inch.
We got a wreck on the back.
Oh, we got a caution. Uh-oh.
Oh, Ethan Kurtz and Bryce Sinisak.
Oh, that wasn't good. Okay, let's go see what happened.
Oh, that was weird.
Okay, so Bryce Sinisak is ahead, but here comes Ethan Kurtz to the inside. And
I don't know if Bryce was trying to throw a block or something, but he kind of come across his nose. That was really weird.
Ethan got pretty tight right there. Oh,
kind of met in the middle.
It could have been some aero too, because you know when you get to that back corner of the car like that, man, it can really mess it up. Now Bryce's car seems to be okay, but Ethan Kurtz hit that inside wall pretty hard.
No, I think Ethan's going to join Delonte behind. I wouldn't say behind the wall, but a lot of front end damage for sure.
All right. Well, now this close to the stage, do you pit?
If you're Bobby Cheney or you're someone in the back, I'd almost gamble here on 2 tires or something to get stage points. But
yeah,
like everyone's coming.
And I'm thinking that some of these guys are probably going to do 4 tires, even though it's this close to the stage. You might do 4, and that way they don't have to pit for the stage.
Yeah, I think that's how most of these top guys are going to run. But you might see some guys that are in the chase that are in the back just trying to gamble.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, looks like most of them are taking 4.
Yep. Koulibaly does his drive-through. Yeah, looks like everybody's doing 4.
Gable on 2 tires.
And looks like Zoltan. Zoltan got out first. Yes, he did.
That's the benefit at the pole.
And boy, I'll tell you, there's a guy out there that needs the points more than that guy, except for Tyler Sifford and Garrison Hogan. So if he can keep himself into the mix here, keep himself ahead of Zielinski and those guys, and get 10 bonus points, boy, that'll definitely help him out a ton.
Oh, for sure. And it looks like Cheney is now in the top 10, so all of that work to get stage points looks like it paid off.
Cheney's 13th.
Oh, he's 13th? I'm showing him 10th for some reason. I don't know why.
Well, you're probably looking on iRacing.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is, my overlays are live.
Oh, that helps.
Yeah. But with Koulibaly and Gable staying out, which they'll probably come
they're
to
going
pit
to pit. Gable misses pit.
Ah, yeah. Well, he's coming to pit road. Well,
Koulibaly's staying out. Oh, boy.
Well, he hasn't technically led a lap yet. So now he'll lead this time, and then he'll pit
probably pit next time.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right, because he did his drive-through, so he can pit this time.
So, all right, well, let's see if we can get somebody up here and talk to him. How about Freddie D?
Oh, let's, yeah, that's perfect.
Freddie D, do you have a copy, brother?
We have a copy.
Man, you just marched straight up through that field, man. That was pretty amazing. We were watching you come up through there.
Yeah, it felt nice to come up through the field. Definitely some confidence. I barely got any practice in this kind of like unusual setup, so I was kind of learning the track and the car as I was going. Kind of got better.
Well, we can see it. I mean, it was working pretty good for you. So, but coming from 25th, almost dead last, actually the last row out there. But that's pretty amazing how fast it took you to get up through there, man. It was pretty amazing. Well, I know you're not in the chase, but you're going to probably try to finish very well in the stage here. So, but do you have anything for Zoltan and Bobby Zielinski?
Yes, sir. Have less fuel. So it should tighten me up and give me some drive off the corner, but I'm not getting too involved with that. trying to, you know, run a nice race and have fun.
Now, Freddie, I got a question to ask you.
Yes, sir. What's up?
If it comes down to you and Zelensky on a late race pit stop, are you gonna try and beat him off pit road?
I'm gonna try to beat him on the track. I learned from my lesson from last night.
All right, buddy. Good luck.
All right.
Oh, Freddie D. I'll tell you. You know, it always seemed like every time that we always seen, wherever we seen Freddie, we seen Femi.
Oh yeah, those two, they love racing around each other. They'll start in the back and come right to the front together.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, you see those two in real hanging out. I mean, they're almost like brothers. It's hilarious.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. I mean, race after race after race, we'd see Femi, Freddie be right there with him. Or you'd see Freddie, there'd be Femi right beside him, you know. Those two race it pretty hard.
And usually where you find Zelensky, you'll find both of them. So... Yeah. Freddie, he loves nothing more than beating Bobby Zelensky.
Oh, I know it.
Last night, I really felt for Freddie. He ran Zelensky down a long run, and then they pit on their green flag, and they come down pit road together, and they come off pit road side by side, and Freddie got a speeding penalty trying to beat him out of the pits. So, wow. It's that he's definitely going to try and redeem himself tonight, that's for sure.
I'll tell you, what an amazing pit stop by Zoltan Herczeg. 0.6 of a second faster than Bobby Zelensky, but they were pretty close coming off the pit road. But here we go, pace car going in. We're about to get back underway here. Only a couple of laps to go till the stage. And green, green, green.
Zelensky got a good start.
Yeah, side by side back here, Freddie D and David Shutt. Zoltan may have the first stage locked up here. I don't know. Zelensky got a good run there coming out of turn 2, though. I don't know. At this point, I would say, being they're all out here on brand new tires, at this stage, Zelensky might not be able to get by Zoltan for this, you know, stage win. I don't know. We'll have to see.
He might not push the issue.
He really doesn't need to. I mean, he's already got 26 laps under his belt. But Zoltan, one more to go for Zoltan to bring home the stage win. Well, I can't believe that Bobby Zelensky wouldn't be trying right now. That would be kind of a disappointment.
Yeah, know? I hope he is.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's the racer in Bobby that says, you know, I've got to try to go for this stage win. But he's trying. I can see he's trying.
He's sideways. He's trying.
Oh yeah, but he's not going to make it.
Got there. Oh, it's going to be close.
Yep. And Zoltan gets it. Congrats to Zoltan for winning the stage. Big congratulations to Zoltan, man. That was pretty awesome. Good job. Well, while these guys are under caution, I'm going to get Zoltan down here and talk to him real quick. All right, congratulations, Zoltan, for winning the stage here, man. I'll tell you what, good call, good pit stop. Excellent.
Yeah, I feel like that was the first time I didn't slide through my box in forever. So it's a good time to happen.
It was a close call coming off of pit road, but you edged out Bobby Zelensky. Now, I know he wasn't holding back. I could tell. I mean, if he wouldn't have been up there trying to get by, I'd have been really disappointed in him. But I know he was trying. So you could probably feel the pressure from him, looking in the rearview mirror, just thinking, okay, where's he going next, But you bring home the win here today for the stage points, and boy, much needed too.
Yeah, after last week, it was a pretty bad week, so we needed as many points as we can get coming into this race. So this definitely helps.
Yeah, you were 26 points behind the leader, David Shutt, and almost out of the chance to go into the top 6 for next week. So this'll help, Not going to say it's going to get you there, but it's going to help for sure, So
yeah, it does make it a little easier.
Okay, so now what's the plan for the rest of the race?
Just to keep the fenders on it and try to be there at the end. Hopefully we can try to steal a victory.
Are you going to come down pit road?
I don't know. I'm seeing what Bobby's doing right now.
He's burning fuel if that's any indication.
Gonna fake
There you
yeah.
go.
Oh, they're all coming down.
I'll wait till you stop. Get your pit stop done.
Yeah, definitely. I'm actually good now. You can, if you have a question, you might as well ask it.
Well, we were talking about, you know, how much you've improved, and especially this season, Zoltan. You know, how much you've improved as a driver. And I keep telling everybody it's going to happen. One of these seasons, we're going to see Zoltan Herzeg in victory lane for the championship. And I don't know, it may not be this season, but I can kind of feel it. I mean, each season you've been getting just a little bit better. You know, so do you kind of feel that way, or am I like, you know, I don't know, knocking out my butt here?
No, I feel like I'm improving. Definitely, since I got here in the first season I did, I was not this competitive, but it's just I'm trying to learn every single week. So I'm following these fast guys, just pacing myself. And
I mean, look at the company you're in. You know, Bobby Zielinski, Ben Nelson, Freddie D, Jake Nichols, David Schutt. Look at the company you're in, and you're hanging right with them and keeping up with them.
Yeah, they're perfect people to follow. Definitely.
Yeah. All right, brother. Well, I'll let you go. Get back at it, and good luck out there the rest of the race.
I appreciate it, Rudy.
Yes, sir. All right, very good. So Nicholas Kressel stays out in the Somewhere Saloon car. We're going to have to see if we can get a close-up of that car there for Chemo and Drea and Becky, if they're all there. I'm not sure if they're all there tuned in, but
He's
it's one of the Somewhere Saloon drivers. Oh, it isn't.
I think he's in a race. Yeah, no, it's Nate and Sifford.
That's right. Golly, forgot that they changed. Man, how did I
say,
forget that? Nate
Ethan knocked that Somewhere Saloon car out of the park.
And look at the two Somewhere Saloon cars
right next to each other.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, interesting. Yes, sir. And I know Tyler's car is painted by Drea. Man, she does an amazing job painting. Wow, Unleashed Graphics there. Well, I got the little graphic up on the screen there for you folks. That's her graphic that she made for me for the Unleashed Graphics. I'll always support that. That's always pretty cool. But yeah, it wasn't Nicholas Kressel. My bad. It was last season. I'm a season behind, Tyler.
I remember what I drove for him. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's definitely different driving for a sponsor.
Yep, it is. That doesn't look like anybody even in the channel even was watching or cared. Emo's not there. Becky's not there. Drea's not there.
Oh, I don't know if it's really gonna affect it much, but Zielinski is on 2 tires here, along with Ben Nelson. So this ought to be. I saw the first run; it didn't really hurt either of them much. So
right.
It'll definitely be interesting to see here if they can make it 30 laps. But with Kressel staying out, that might mess up everything. So we'll see.
Yeah, Zielinski did a good job of holding them guys off for the longest time with the 2 tires until that caution come out. I mean. Sure, Jake Nichols got to him, but, you know, he couldn't have got by him, I don't think.
No, I don't think so either, especially with how hard it is to pass here.
Jake Nichols back to his horrible pit stop that time. Right when he needs the good pit stop, that's when he has a bad one.
It's always when you have the bad one, Rudy. Yep. Always.
I know it. 15.6 seconds, and everybody else was in the 14s. You know, I mean, him and Freddie D both, 15.6 and 15.7. And everybody else was 14.4, 14.5. So that extra second on pit road, that cost him a couple positions.
Fire them all.
Yeah,
that's what I say. Fire them all.
Yep. All right, here we go back to green, folks. The first stage is over. We're restarting on lap 46. Pace car heads to pit road. And we will cut him loose here in just a second. Nicholas Kressel on the loud pedal. And green, green, green.
Look at Zelensky with that start.
He knows, man.
He's already going for it here.
He knows what he's got to do. I bet, yep, and there he goes. Ben Nelson now to second. Here comes Femi Olat. Look at this. Up to fourth. And he's going to get third.
Following him.
Oh, my God. Zoltan. They're going to go 3 wide.
Like, that could have been a lot worse than what it was.
Femi Olat to third. Isn't that something, man? After starting 23rd.
He's been very impressive. He's one of them guys who never really shows up the first half, and the last half he's always up front.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Yeah, he didn't take a qualifying time, so.
Oh, here we go. Shutt making it 3 wide. Oh, he thought about it. That was kind of doing some swerving down back there. I don't know what that was all about.
Takes it to the inside of Zoltan now. Yeah, notice Zoltan doesn't have his chase color. You know, the red splitter, spoiler.
I have to get him hooked up with that
banner, but well, you might not have to if he doesn't make it in until next week.
Oh, you can't put that jinx on him, man.
No, I'm saying if he doesn't. I mean, I hope he does. I hope he does.
I think Freddie made a little bit of contact on the back stretch.
Zoltan's one of my favorite drivers out there, man.
I would never wish bad luck upon anybody, that's for sure.
No, me neither. I want to see him make it. Jake Nichols sitting in 7th, kind of boxed in right now. Nowhere to go, so just ride it out, I guess.
He's got a great view of this What? Like I have game chat open and I heard Ari kind of go off on somebody. I was like, that's not good. Like him and Nate Trito going at it.
Yep, here he comes to the inside of Nate Trito. And he's going to drive it in there.
No, I think he knows where that damage came from on the left side of his car, so he's definitely going to try to get back to him, that's for sure.
You better look out. Tyler Sifford breathing down his neck, along with Bobby Cheney.
Where did he come from?
Yeah, he got a great start, great restart. And so did Cheney. Cheney running in 11th right now.
Bobby kind of did this last night too. He kind of, rode around 15th most of the race, and then towards the end he come out top 5. I mean, he had a great run last night, so I know he was really looking forward to tonight.
Femi Olat got around Ben Nelson, and look at this, right on the bumper of Bobby Zelensky.
I'm telling you, man, he's not laying back. He's not saving any tires right now, especially with the way the track is right now with the cloud over it. So we got a lot more grip.
Femi's a past champion here. But man, he's had a kind of one of them seasons where there's been a couple of races he hasn't made. He's had a couple of races that he didn't finish well. A couple of them I think one that he left early. So he's had kind of one of them seasons that it was not like a pure dedicated season that we've seen in the past by Femi Olat.
No, he's been really focused on the Pro Series and trying to making them peak. So.
Yep.
I mean, I don't really blame him, but he's really showed the last half of the season why he's a champion here. That's for sure. But he is right on him.
Oh, I know it.
He's. I mean, maybe them 2 tires are gonna hurt Zelensky here. He is sideways on the corner. Here he comes.
Yep, Zelensky.
Oh, he threw a little block on him there.
Oh my.
Thought about it. Thought better of it.
Femi said, don't be trying that stuff now. I'll put you over the fence.
I would.
Yeah. I know you would. For the lead, I don't know.
Oh, contact. You're dooring each other. Oh, my God.
Zelensky got it, but not by a whole lot. A half a fender. You know he's not going to just give up, you know. I mean, they've got enough.
He's got to try.
Yeah, they've got enough clearance back to third, so they can battle this up a little bit. But
I'm telling you, man. They don't want to let Freddie get into this battle because, I mean, he'll drive right by both of them.
Yeah, I know it. I mean, he's there, but there's a little bit of distance there, almost a half a second between them, so. You know, when we talk about a half a second, I know people really don't realize, you know, I mean, it looks like a long ways back there. That's only a half a second, though.
Oh, yeah.
You know, a half a second. How do you measure a half a second?
One bobble and you're right there.
Yeah, I mean, you can't blink that fast, you know?
No.
And that's just how fast these guys are going. I mean, well over 200 miles an hour here, so. And Freddie's starting to close the gap a little bit there on Femi.
Yeah, Freddie's one of them guys where he'll not be, I mean, he won't be real fast to take off on a run, but I mean, you get 5-10 laps on the tires and he'll be right there. Knowing Freddie, he's got some fuel out of the car, but here comes Femi's looking. Yep,
Femi's looking, and I think Bobby's trying to hold that same line, the line that Femi needs to make that pass complete.
Well, the big thing that Bobby knows, he doesn't have as good a tires as Femi right now, so he's got to hold him off. Because if Femi gets out front, he's gone.
Oh yeah, he'll pull away from the whole field. We're watching right on top of Femi here, watching this battle.
He got him. He's got to get him this time. He got a huge run off the corner.
Oh, there he got. Yep. Bobby got a little wiggle on him there coming out of 4 that time. But see, Bobby keeps Femi, he keeps him clipped down to the bottom there a little bit. Not so much that time. Oh, there it is. Yep. Side draft involved there. Slingshot engaged.
You need to throw a slide job on him. That's what I would do. It probably wouldn't work, but. Oh,
whoopsie.
That was close.
And look at Freddie's right on Femi's tail now.
I'm telling you, Freddie's going to get by both of them if they're not careful.
Yep. Yeah, he's
just try it again.
He's thinking about it right now. He's saying, okay, these guys are going to battle it up. They're going to tap. They're going to touch each other. They're going to door each other. And I'm just going to go 3 wide and go right around both of them.
They've been known to touch each other before, so it's... Oh,
here he goes. Here he goes.
A little block on
Freddie D.
Telling you, there he goes. He's going to buy both of them.
Great run out of turn 2, and that's just what he needed. And Freddie D's going to lead his first lap of the race right here on lap 58 or 57.
He's cleared him too, so
yes, he did.
If he can make it to lap 70 without running out of fuel, I think he's going to be tough to beat.
Linsky drove it into 1 pretty hard right there. He does not want Freddie to come up in front of him, but it's too late. Femi right there. Yeah, I would have thought that they would have tried to make this move a little quicker because, you know, the more laps they get on these tires, the more they're going to equalize with Bobby Zelensky, you know.
I think that's just how hard it is to pass here. Because I mean, Femi has been trying. He's finally going to get the job done.
Yep.
I think now that Zelensky's stuck up there without fresh air, he's really going to be struggling to hold these guys off.
Yeah, because now look at, here comes Zoltan, and then David shot right behind him. So if they can keep
Jake
him,
Nichols,
if they can keep him trapped up there, all of them are going to go by Bobby Zelensky. So.
I mean, if that was anyone but Bobby Zelensky, they would. Oh, and here comes Shot.
Yep, there he goes, 3 wide. Oh! Contact!
Man, I'm telling you, man.
And Shot almost gets back up into Zoltan right there, but yeah, there was contact between them two.
Oh, man.
That's enough to scare you. Ooh. Jake Nichols is sitting there going, come on, guys, not in front of me, please.
You, man, those guys love that stuff, though.
Yeah.
They love bouncing off each other. I don't know how. And here comes Femi. He's right on Freddie's bumper.
Were you and Zoltan, like, bumping off of each other?
It seems like it. Most of the time, we always hit each other. I don't know how.
I'm kidding you. Yep, Femi's right there. And Femi still has not led a lap yet today.
Yeah, he's got to run this time. I don't think he's going to take it, though. I think he's just going to stay behind him.
And Freddie's still got a pretty good run there, too. And he's looking to the inside again, but...
Freddie washes up the hill.
Yeah, and he's got to lift a little bit there, or he's going to get into the back corner of Freddie. And Freddie on the high side got the great run, so... All right,
Finn might be a little bit better, but it's just so hard when Freddie has that line.
Walensky closes up on Femi. All right, let's go back here to behind Jake Nichols is Ben Nelson. Ben, I don't know what's going on with Ben lately, but he has been struggling lately. I can't figure out what's going on with him.
I don't really know. I don't know if I think he's maybe taking a little bit of his focus off of the Cup car and put it on the B car with the Pro Series as well.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I can't say that for 100%. I mean, Ben's a great driver, and he's...
I would say you're probably right, because this is not a car that you can take a vacation from. You've got to stay right on top of this car every time you can get out there and do some practice.
No, and one guy I'd like to give a shout out to is Bobby Chaney. Comes from absolutely nowhere. Now he's up to 9th, racing with Shipman. I mean, I don't know how he does it. I just don't. He's always, I'm not trying to call him out or say anything bad, but he doesn't have the raw speed that these guys have anymore, but he always finds a way. Always finds a way to get a good finish.
That's Mr. Consistency.
There you go.
Mr. Consistency. Top 10. Well, I've seen him do that many a time. I mean, the first part of the race, you'll see him riding back in 16th, 18th, or something like that. Second half of the race, he's up inside the top 10, or battling to get in the top 10.
I remember watching back even the Nordgaard days being able to do that. I just sit there. Him and Matt Simpson always used to do that. I just don't know how they used to do it.
Yep. And
I'd wreck.
He's got one win this season.
Yeah, a dominating win at Auto Club.
Yep. So he's not a stranger to victory lane. Ariotti, now this is a car here now. I don't know maybe if he's got some damage on that car or what, but this is one of Ari's favorite tracks. I always see Ari run well here, and to see him back in 11th, I don't know. Something's wrong.
Yeah, him and what's his name? Nate Trito got together there. I don't know if it hurt his car or not, but Ari has never run at the new configuration in Michigan before. He was telling me like this is his first race here.
Oh, okay. But I know he loves it.
He loved the old one.
Yeah, he was good there too. Brett Pancari, 12th. Stephanie Lessentine into 13th. Let's keep our fingers crossed for her. She's got 35.
Got a wreck in 3. Staved it.
Oh.
I don't know who it was, but they saved it.
Nate Trito, and he hauled that forward, I think.
Oh, yeah.
To save from bringing out a caution. Wow.
That hurt some of them guys.
Yep.
But.
Well, Garrison Hogan out of the inside of Ariotti. Yeah, Nate Trito's gone. Wow.
Yeah, I think he just got out of the car. He's coming back, but I don't think he'll be allowed back in the car.
Kyle Trudell, Tyler Sifford, now way back in 15th. Man, him and Bryce Senesac got a lot of work to do, I can tell you that. And the car that I'm worried about right now, that in May, this is going to hurt the worst probably, is Robert Burris, unless he picks it up a ton here.
Yeah, he's got to play some strategy here. He's got a little bit of damage on his car, so he's got to, if there's a late caution or something, he's got to play some strategy. But we are also coming up on reflex ops here in a couple laps, so.
Right.
It looks like everyone in the top 5, 6 has started to, I wouldn't say settle out, but they're not racing nearly as hard as they were probably 5 laps ago.
Koulibaly 20th, Aaron Cummings 21st. I find it very hard to see my son Aaron out here running in these Gen 6 cars because he hates them.
They're definitely a handful. They're not like they used to be, that's for sure. Delonte just out there trucking. He's trying to make up as many points as he can, but it's gonna be hard.
Let's see. Timo says, I'm in chat. Drea is sleeping and Becky is being important. Okay. All right. All right. Well, I'll miss all them guys in chat. I guess they won't come around anymore and watch any of the races here on MaxSpeedTV because we won't be covering SRA next season. So, which is really a shame, but not a big deal. But we'll have other races here. We'll have we've got a couple on tap that'll be coming up, some pretty good ones on Monday night. So.
We'll definitely miss you guys for sure. No doubt about it. It's gonna be kind of weird.
All right, Jake Nichols back to 6th. Still has not. He got around Ben Nelson, but he just seems like he just. I think these guys are waiting to get this last pit stop out of the way.
Yeah, you might see. Let's see. Here comes Zelensky. Yep, lap 70.
He's coming in. Yep.
Yeah, he's coming in. Same as Cheney.
Yep.
So I'd say.
Good call.
Knowing Femi, Femi will probably stretch out a lap or two.
Yeah.
Him and Freddie.
Garrison Hogan, Brett Pancari, these two coming in. Tyler Sifford, Sean Williams, Bryce Senesac, all coming down pit road. Oh, but Freddie D, I'm going to say they're probably going to be thinking about coming in here.
Yeah, it looks like Freddie's setting up for his pit stop here. Yeah, Freddie's coming in, but Femi's going to stay out one more and try to get an overlap on him.
Yep.
Look at Shutt. I mean, they really came in on Freddie hard.
Oh my gosh, I'm telling you. Shutt was almost sideways.
And Shutt is not going to...
Wow. They were beating and banging all the way down pit road.
Freddie had to get his pit stop. That's going to cost him. Shutt really... I mean, that was a really aggressive move on Shutt's part. To get to the inside of Freddie on pit road, because Freddie had to get to the inside.
Yep.
And here comes... Femi's going to pit this time, so...
Freddie D
Zelensky will
off pit road.
Zelensky will probably cycle out with the lead, but I'd say Freddie's gonna lose.
Here comes Femi and Jake Nichols down pit road. But that gave Ben Nelson the lead, and Ben will collect a bonus point for leading the lap. Much needed.
Yeah, he's gonna be killing on tires.
Oh yeah.
So it looks like Zelensky's gonna cycle out to a couple-second lead now. So I hate that for Freddie.
How the heck could that happen? There ain't no way that could happen,
they had fallen off so much on tires that even with them fooling around on pit road, that really hurt him. Here comes Femi out of the pits. Him and Nichols are coming out right now. So Zelensky's gonna have he's gonna have a couple-second lead here, but with them pressure tires, they'll run him down.
You getting by Delonte Ballard. Ballard still driving that modified out here.
Trucking right along.
Oh yeah, hey, he's picked up.
I've been there before. It's not fun.
He's picked up 4 positions just by staying out there. That's why I always say never, ever, ever give up. If the wheels turn, get it back out there on the track. And
I'll say
Ben Nelson
right
is
now.
coming to pit road.
He's gonna lose a lot of time though.
Yeah, he is. It is. That probably just cost Ben a chance to win.
Yeah. Well, unless we get a caution, because right now
leader Stephanie Lessentine leads the first lap. Very good. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Well, I was trying to say the way it looks now with the strategy that these guys are doing, is that it's going to be tough for these guys to catch back up to Zelensky, because if Shutt and Freddie keep racing like they are, they're never going to catch him. So they just got to get it cycled out so they can run him down.
And Aaron just ran. He's in second now, but he's going to have to be coming to pit road here pretty quick, I think. No, Stephanie's staying out. Oh.
I think these guys are hoping for a caution, Rudy.
Yeah, I think so too. Because Aaron is pretty slow. He is really slow, just kind of nursing them tires around here. And Bobby Zelensky, 21 seconds, which he is only 5.6 seconds behind Aaron. And he's chopping that down quick, 5.3. And Freddie D is 3.3 seconds behind Zelensky. I don't know. It's an iRacing thing, I know, but how he could come out of pits, be 3.3 seconds ahead. But it was because they were goofing around on pit road.
Yeah, it wouldn't be nearly as much if they weren't goofing around like that.
Yep.
Because Freddie overshot his box.
Yeah.
And that's, I can tell you right now, Freddie, there's steam coming out of his ears right now. I can guarantee it. He's catching him, though. He's catching him.
Down to 3.2. If Zelensky gets into a bunch of lap traffic or something here, the cars he's going to have to deal with, Freddie will be right on top of him. They got enough laps left here.
If he can keep clicking off a tenth a lap, he will get there.
Oh yeah,
he'll be close.
He's gonna, once he gets into about that 1 second from him, he'll start sniffing the draft a little bit there. Aaron Cummings coming to pit road. So that just put Freddie into third, Bobby Zelensky second. So Bobby is 16.6 seconds away from Stephanie Lessentine.
Freddie's knocked it down to about 3 seconds flat right now.
Yeah.
So
she's got to come to pit road here pretty quick. I don't think there's any way she could make it the rest of the way.
No way.
Let me see, when was she on pit road last?
Well, she really short pitted.
And that's possible. 40. No, she didn't. So she's got to be thinking about pit road here before too much longer.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because last time she was on pit road was lap 42. So she's kind of getting toward the window here of running pretty low on fuel, probably in the next 5 laps.
All right, so Femi just got around Freddie for second, third on the racetrack, but and they're still catching Zelensky passing each other. So,
the good thing
it's gonna be close.
The good thing they have going is they're drafting each other. Bobby Zelensky's got nobody out there to draft with.
And they got fresher tires than Zelensky does, about a lap and a half fresher tires. So
yeah,
you wouldn't think that'd be a lot, but after you get one hard lap on your tires, you lose about a tenth or two a lap.
Sure.
So it's gonna be really close. And I wouldn't even count out Jake Nichols either, because he just got around Shutt for fifth.
Yeah. Yep, he's coming. He's only 3/4 of a second from Freddie D right now.
And these guys are flying, because they just ran Zelensky down to half a second. So I don't know if Zelensky's backing up to him, saving tires, so when they get to him, he has something to fight him off. But
that's a possibility. I never thought of that. Yeah, he might be just kind of saving right now.
That's what I would do if I was him. Just, save my tires so when they...
No, you would.
I would like to think that, Rudy, because, I think that's the best strategy you could have, is they're going to catch him. They're going to catch him regardless. So you need something to be able to fight him off with.
Right. Yeah, because if he went out there and just burn up his tires trying to stay way ahead of them, when they do,
catch him, he's going to be done.
Tires, they're going to run him down then.
Yeah, because now it's under 2 seconds now, so...
Yep. 1.7. I think you're right. I think Zelensky is backing it off a little bit.
Gonna have what, 19 to go right here, coming to 18 to go.
18 to go. Yep.
They're catching it. Oh, Zelensky's almost in the wall. I don't know if he's saving tires, Rudy.
Man.
I don't know.
Well, he's about 10 seconds from Stephanie Lessentine. These guys are just about in. Femi's almost smelling the draft off of him right now.
And he's bringing Freddie and Jake with him. So.
Oh yeah. Actually, that little bit of distance there back to Freddie. I'm surprised Freddie let Femi get away from him that far, but he might be doing the same thing Bobby's doing right now too.
I think you're right.
Yeah, they get when they get down under 10 to go. I bet you see Freddie just turn that thing. He'll turn on the turbo.
He'll turn it loose.
Yep.
Because Femi also has newer tires than both of these guys by 2 or 3 laps, so
right.
he can afford to burn a little bit of them off.
All right, down to that under 1 second mark, 9/10 of a second. So he's smelling the draft coming down the back stretch here.
Look in his shop, that's for sure.
I think Bobby might have just said, you know what, these guys are really catching me quick. But I don't think there's much he can do right now. He's got to
come up with something. He's running the identical lap.
Oh, into the wall he goes.
I'm telling you, I think the pressure is getting to him.
I think so too. He's going to come out of here with the most laps led tonight, but he might not lead the last lap. If he hits the wall again like that, that's going to be costly.
Kind of weird we're saying the pressure is getting to Zelensky, because that usually never happens.
Yeah, you don't hear him choking too much, you know. Now, if it was you out there, I'd say,
I'd
might
step on it. I can't count the numerous times where I've been leading a race, and their late race caution comes out, and I wreck on the restart.
Yeah.
I can't even. Numerous times.
Yep. You get overconfident, and I can understand how that works, Tyler. I mean, you know, you kind of lose perspective of everything for just them few seconds, and boy, I'll tell you, that's
it can go away in a hurry. It can go away in a hurry.
Yep. Well, Femi's down to 4/10 of us, about 4.5 tenths.
Like Stephanie's coming down pit road. Oh, she almost wrecked coming down pit. She is wrecking on pit road.
Oh, yep. Well, she led 12 laps tonight, got some bonus points, but it was her first race of the season.
Yep. And she'll be blowing back by these guys, so. Well,
oh man, I don't know what to think right here. I don't know. These guys.
I can tell you what Femi's thinking. He's thinking getting by Zelensky as quick as possible. Because if he screws around here trying to get around him, I can tell you right now, Freddie's to be ready to pound. Because he's catching both of these guys.
Yep. And Jake Nichols is coming. He's closed the gap down a lot too on Freddie.
Oh man, I mean Femi is flying right now.
Yeah, look at him. Look at him come right up on the back of Bobby. And here he goes.
He's not going to play.
Inside.
I'm telling you, catching is one thing.
Yeah.
Wrecking caution.
Oh, we got a caution. Zifford going around. Oh my. Let's go see what happened to Tyler. One of the chase drivers. Man, that's not good news.
Oh, just got in the wall.
Running the somewhere saloon car here. I think it was coming out of turn 4. I think is where he must have got into the wall. Well, this is going to give everybody a chance to come to pit road and get fresh tires. Because we still got quite a bit of race to go. Right there's where he got into the wall. And
man.
Sideways in front of traffic.
That's what's going to do it.
Yep, back up. Oh my gosh. I'll tell you what, everybody did a great job of missing him.
They did. I mean, he was a very vulnerable spot.
I tell you, I've never seen a league have so many drivers that are so good at wreck avoidance. I honest to God, I never have.
I've wrecked a lot, and I'm always amazed. I'm always amazed how nobody ever hits me.
Yeah. Wreck avoidance, man. I'll tell you what, that's just as important as, because if you get damage on your car, you're done. You know?
Yeah.
But that's just as important as having a good run out there. So, yeah, I think Bobby's going to bring them all to pit road here. And, boy, who's going to try 2 tires?
I don't think you'll see anybody with 2. You might see, well, Stephanie's going to take the wave around here, so never mind. I was going to say she would, but I really hate it for Femi because I think he was probably going to be the favorite right there.
Yep.
Well, we'll have to hear what he has to think about that, or what he thinks about that caution after.
Well, we could, actually, what we could do is talk to him. Wait till he's done with the pit stop here, of course. Keep an eye on him. He's
The shipment's having all sorts of problems in front of him.
See, when he comes off of pit road, I'll drag. Here he is. He's coming off pit road now, so I don't want him to make a mistake. Wait till he gets completely off of pit road.
He was going pretty fast coming out the pits.
Yeah, I don't want him to speed. He's going to get out ahead of a few, but David Shutt's going to beat him.
Shutt.
Wow.
Wow.
Femi Olat, you got a copy?
Yeah, what's cracking?
Man, I'll tell you, I bet you hated to see that caution come out, didn't you? Because you had Zelensky.
Absolutely. I had it. I was looking at him. I was like, see, he doesn't choke, though. Zelensky doesn't choke. That's the good thing about him. But I was like, that's fine, because I got the better tires. I get their caution. Nice. You hate to see it.
I was going to say, I bet you were pretty rattled.
Well, now
I'm annoyed.
Now, you know Shutt, okay? And it's a short stint to the end here. And you know he took 2 tires. So, what do you think? Are you thinking you can get by him?
So the last time we raced at Michigan, or at least the last time I raced at Michigan, I'm pretty sure it was the last one. I had that race 1-2 basically, because I was going to pass Marcus on a long run the same way I was about to pass Zelensky. And a caution came out, and Shutt got the lead by taking 2, I think. And he won the race because after that caution came out to end the run, it was caution after caution after caution, and it ended the race. So, at least, like, the good thing about it is, if I get through the gears good, Zelensky's going to be in my inside. And I'm assuming he's going to be really tight because he held me off that beginning of the last one really well, just by being on my outside. So or I might try to play a little pick and roll and keep Shutt pinned to the inside and have Zelensky take it 3, then just send it into 3.
There you go.
I like it. I say absolutely send it.
I might. I got the brake bias turned back. I'm ready.
Send it.
Yeah. Hey, what time is it, Femi?
I'm gonna make it showtime. Just because you're commentating, I'm making it showtime.
I like it.
Yep.
So, how's the car driving out there? I mean, obviously, I can't, drive out there today. So, I mean, what's it like out there?
I prefer Old Michigan, but like, it's really weird. It's like the deeper you send it into the corners, like the better you can get a run off the corner. So, at least on the long run, like it was a little bit loose, but you just gotta either lift the tiniest bits, like 80% off the corners, and just wheel it, or just stay in it and wheel it. So I don't know. I've liked it, but I'd like it even better if I won.
All right, buddy. You got some heavy hitters behind you there. We'll let you go, and don't choke.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
All right.
I love Femi.
I know it. He's a heck of a racer, man. I'm telling you. But Shutt wants to win this in the worst kind of way. And but boy, in that stop to do a 2-tire change, ooh, I don't know.
I mean, if there's one person to try 2, it's Shutt.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen him try some wild stuff.
Well, we're going to see him blocking.
Oh yeah, you'll see him blocking.
Yep.
They'll probably see a wreck.
Yep, probably.
I don't know.
He's going to start on the high side. Yeah.
So this brings a whole new characteristic into it.
That's a good
call.
Look
who starts behind him.
Bobby Zelensky. No, Freddie D.
Freddie.
Oh boy.
So I think that if Freddie can get on the outside of Femi, we got a race.
Oh my God.
But if Femi gets out in front of Shutt, it's over. That's just my opinion. Because I don't think Zelensky's going to be able to. I don't know. I just don't know if he'll be able to track him down.
Yeah, I know. This is going to be pretty wild. I don't even know what to think about.
Props to Shutt for giving us some entertainment here.
Oh yeah, good deal
on a Monday night. Let's go.
Heck yeah. I'll tell you, it's been some great racing out here.
I'm telling you, man. I'd rather be in the booth than on the racetrack because I'd be about 10 cautions. So.
Yep, 4 cautions we've had tonight. So if you'd have been out there, we'd have had 14.
About 14 cautions. There you go. Oh, and the clouds. Oh man, this is. I'm telling you.
Yeah, here we go. Clouds are rolling in.
Track temp's cooling down.
And this could be the last restart right here. Base car is in. And there goes David Shutt. He knew he had to get a good start. I mean, he goes right with him. And there's Freddie D on the outside of Bobby Zielinski.
I think Freddie's going to get the third here, maybe, if he can get on the outside of him, but it's going to be tough.
Zielinski's sending it in there pretty good.
Oh, and they're catching Shutt out of... Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. Look at Femi. Look at him.
Here comes the block.
There he goes. He's just going to go.
I don't think it's going to be much of a fight.
He's going to do just exactly what he said. He's going to send it in 3, and he did.
Oh, Zielinski's shoving up.
Oh, no. There's the caution.
Yep, there it is.
And
Poor
Freddie D got wrecked out. Oh, man. But
Jake Nichols is flipping to the infield. He's upside down.
Oh, my gosh. And his car is smoking bad. Oh, I think it just blew up.
Jake tried to go through the infield and he hit a rut or something and flipped.
Well, let's go back and see if we can catch this. We'll go with
the Freddie one first.
Yeah, Freddie. What the heck is it?
Oh, God.
I can't even find Freddie. There he is. Okay, him and David Shutt get together. He goes down through. Oh my gosh! Shutt into the wall. Freddie, Shipman. Oh my gosh!
I'm telling you. I don't know if you can go and get a replay of Jake Nichols.
Yeah.
But, oh my God.
That's what I'm on Jake right now. Let's go see what happened to Jake here. Oh my gosh. I don't even. Oh man, just look how many chase drivers it took out.
Oh yeah, that's gonna change. I'm telling you, someone who I'm saying it again, Bobby Cheney, coming from nowhere, got through that wreck.
Shutt got sideways right in front of. Now he did not touch Jake Nichols, but Jake goes out across the grass to avoid all of that. And this is where you see him. He hit something here. I don't know if there's a.
I think he hit the transition from the asphalt to the grass and he just flipped. I've never seen something like that.
Oh yeah, right there. Oh my gosh. Holy smokes! I bet you he had to go change his drawers after that.
He's laughing right now in the game chat if that says anything. So at least he's being a good sport about it.
Wow. Well, yeah. I mean, you have to be.
I don't know how. You know? I don't even know how you could like react to that. I'd just be laughing.
I know it. I mean, none of us have ever seen anything like that. And then he flips it back on the wheels, but the engine let go shortly after that. So,
it's a shame.
Once it hit the ground, that thing started to smoking. And yeah, and right there, it just blew up. Oh man.
Man, that's gonna hurt him in points.
Oh, it is big time, big time.
That's gonna help Zoltan. Look at Zoltan up to third. I mean, he was kind of oh, he's got a lot of damage on the front, but still, he's up to third with gonna be 3 or 4 laps to go here. So.
Yep, he's got to hold off Ben Nelson there. Now, Ben, I see just...
He's got a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit of damage on his car. Ariotti, 5th, no damage. Bobby Cheney, 6th place.
I don't know how he does it. I bow down to the master. That's all I can say.
Right place at the right time, man. That's all it takes. Let's get Bobby down here and talk to him. I'll let you talk to him.
All right.
There you go.
Bobby Cheney, Tyler Sharman, the it's MaxSpeedTV booth. Got a copy?
Yeah.
So, I mean, not a great day for you. You've run about 15th most of the day, but you know you're late in the going. You show up to the party up here in 6th. How's your day been?
I ran kind of a little slow into the start, but I've been running around the top 10. It's bottom half of the run. I feel like we're a top 10 car. Just had to get through that melee there. I just turned her dead left, went through the grass, and followed Nichols, and unfortunately he hit something and died. I slowed down, he didn't. But you know, we got some points to try to get here. There's some opportunities now, so we kind of got to be smart, think big picture here.
So are you prepared for more death out of the top 5 here? I see there's some cars with some damage in front of you. So what's your game plan here for the restart?
I mean, I'm gonna go. I didn't buy iRacing to finish second, but I mean, you also got to get yourself in a position for the title. So, you know, I'm gonna try to be smart. You know, if it isn't there, I'm not gonna take it. But if it's there, we're taking it.
All right. I don't really know what else to ask you. You got anything to add, Rudy?
Well, you got maybe a couple of damaged cars ahead of you that could work to your advantage, and also, well, the guys that actually took the 2 tires and all that are wrecked out of the race or not in the race now. So, but a couple of cars up ahead of you got damaged that could work to your advantage, Bobby.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm pretty fast as in like an 8th, 9th, 10th place car. I mean, I drove through there and it was running well, especially on a longer run. But you know, now it's you got to go. So hopefully the damage slows some of these up. But you know, a lot of these guys got enough talent; they can handle it for a few laps. The next caution, it's done unless we catch a white flag. So we got to go, and we will go.
All right. Well, good luck out there, Bobby.
Good luck, Bobby.
Yep.
Wow.
Telling you, I don't know how he does it.
I don't know.
Well, looks like Femi's gonna take the outside here, so that's gonna bring Ben along with him. But I can't count Zelensky out.
No. He's starting on the inside of Femi here, but I don't know. I just don't think he's got a little. Bobby's got some damage on his car. Femi does not.
I think that's going to be the game changer. That's going to be the big thing right here.
Yeah. I don't think Bobby's got anything for Femi right now. Femi's on a mission to bring home this win, and you can bet you he's going to bring it
for 2 in a row.
Yep. Restarting on the outside, that's going to be a big plus, and he goes on the pace car. Wow, look at that jump.
Not even playing.
Nope, not playing around. I told you, man, he's going to go. Ben Nelson out of the outside of Bobby Zelensky.
That's exactly what he wanted.
He's trying to keep Bobby pinned down a little bit there, but he's going to get the run coming out of turn 2. And that little bit of damage Zelensky's got could be affecting him. He's going to have to fall behind him.
And Femi is gone. He is checked out. That's exactly what he wanted those 2 to race.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Number 2 to go.
Ariati goes into 4th.
Here comes Cheney.
Yep, here comes Bobby. I told you that what was going to hurt was Zoltan Herzeg having that damage on his car. And also, Kyle Trudell's going to get by him.
And Sean Williams.
Yeah.
From nowhere.
What the?
He's going to get a top. He might get a top 5 out of this. Look at Sean go.
Man, look at this. Zoltan comes back on the outside, but right up front, Femi Olat with a half a second lead over second place.
Looks like
coming to get the white flag this time by. Ben Nelson second, Bobby Zelensky third, and Bobby Cheney fourth. And Ariati top 5. 1 to go for Femi Olat. He's going to do it, man. I'll tell you what. What a smart move.
He's going to be pumped. He's going to be pumped, that's for sure. And
you think?
Come down the backstretch for the last time. And he's gone. He's got this thing in the bag.
And into turn 3 for the last time. Coming out of turn 4. And he is going to get the win here at Michigan today for the this is the second race of the chase here. But, man, congratulations to Femi Olat bringing it home today. Nice finish.
Bet he wishes he was in the chase right now.
I'll bet you.
2 wins in a row.
Heck yeah, man.
Hey, he said he was going to make it showtime. I wish I could, say that and do it.
All right, well, we'll get these guys down here just a minute, and we'll get a word in with all 3 of them. So hang around, listen to Femi getting all pumped up about this. All right, catching up with Femi Olat, winning here today at Michigan. You had the car, Femi, man. I'll tell you what. I know we were talking to you there under caution the last time. You said you hated to see that caution come out. You thought you had Zelensky covered. Well, great shot, a nice hole shot right off of the pace car, I think is what did it for you. So congratulations on your win today, Femi.
Thank you.
Well, tell me about what this means to you now. This is 2 in a row for you at Michigan.
Yeah, kind of lucked into the win at Martinsville last week, but I think this one was on pretty good pace. You know, started from the back, came through. When I got to the top 5, I was able to keep up with them. You know, have the speed. I thought I had the strategy too, but the caution came out and came out in front of everybody who was on tires and just rode it out to the end.
Well, man, I'll tell you what, it came at a perfect time for you, but I bet you're wishing now you were in the chase.
Yeah, actually, that would have been 2 wins in the chase. But, you know, it still would have come down to Talladega, which I would be happy with that too, actually, if I was in the chase. But,
right.
No, that's cool. At least I got to win. That's what's...
Well, it kind of finished
better,
under cloud cover a little bit right there. Well, did that change the track when the clouds come over? How much did it change the feel of the track?
Yeah, so the track got dark, and I was like, all right, I'm going for a flyer. I want the fastest lap of the race. So hopefully I hit it. It was the first time I ran at 36 all throughout practice and Q in the race. And, you know, those guys ran 36s, and I was stuck in the 37. So it's good to get that one. And but, yeah, you just get a lot of grip on entry and throughout the whole corner when the cloud comes over. It happened a lot during the race too.
Oh, I'll tell you what, great win out there. Good strategy played all the way through the race, Femi, and you did a great job. So congratulations on your win. Who you got to thank for it?
Got to thank you two for broadcasting. Was it just you and Tyler, or is Steph there? Okay, well, yeah, so thanks to you two for broadcasting. Thanks to the admins for the work they do. Everybody who shows up to race, and thanks to Dead Zone Racing. You know, they got me in a good spot. Make peak next year, and I just got to close out strong, and you know, I'll be in. So that's all.
Very good. Well, we wish you the best of luck next week if you come and race. I think they go to Kansas next week.
That's a good track. I mean, it's not a track for racing, but if it's at night, which I think I remember like last season telling Bobby like, oh, Kansas races good at night, but they changed some dynamic track stuff in the last build, so I don't know if it'll be as good, but I hope it's at night because you can run all over the track after you get a couple laps on the tires.
It would be kind of cool to see you go out and try to make it 3 in a row.
I hope.
Yeah. All right, well, congrats again, Femi. Go celebrate that win, and we hope to see you back here next week at Kansas.
Thank you.
All right, Tyler, you want to take second, or you want me to do?
I'll take second. Ben Nelson, Tyler Charm up in the booth. You got a cop?
Yes, sir.
Well, I mean, you ran around top 5 most of the race. I mean, you weren't up there with Femi or Zelensky for the first half, but right there at the end, I mean, you showed you just had as much speed as those guys. What was you on to the middle half? I saw you were on 2 tires there for that one run.
Yeah, first run, I just didn't have the feel for the car. I was super tight entry and just could never get through the corner, so I had to figure something out. It seemed like the car handled it better on 2 tires than it did on 4 for me. I don't know why, but I guess it just was so tight in the center that the 2 tires helped rotate it, but I don't know. It sort of worked out. The caution was okay, I guess. I pitted a little too late, but I didn't really have a choice with where I was positioned. Not lap cars, cars that had pitted already. They were coming by me real fast, and I couldn't really get to the pits. So I just wish I had pitted like 2 laps earlier or 1 lap earlier. It would have helped me, but I think if Shutt had taken the inside, that would have been a different finish. I don't think that wreck would have happened quite the way it did, but it's still it was a race. That was an incredible wreck, though. I almost got turned by Jake upside down.
Yeah, I seen that. That must have been quite the experience trying to get through that wreck. With all them cars flipping around you.
Yeah, I had never been turned by a flipping car before, but it still hasn't happened. But it was very close.
Yeah,
that was incredible. I'm glad you guys had fun watching it.
Yeah. You got anyone to thank, Ben?
Yeah, YouTube for broadcasting for sure, and MS&E Media for MS awareness, and you can show your support and awareness for MS by using the hashtag #RacingMS, and the Shotgun Marine Tooth Association, which is the MTA, and I'd like to thank the admins for the league. They do a lot of work for us, and it shows we have some pretty good officiating. It's a lot of fun, and we couldn't do this without them. So thank you to them. And also PRG, Pinnacle Racing Group, for getting me in a really good spot to make peak. I just need to be consistent and finish the season out.
All right, Ben, good run. Rudy, you got the professor?
I do, Professor Zelensky. You got a copy.
Oof, yes.
Well, third place, so you're going to have to settle for that today, I guess, Bobby. But you did get a little damage on your car. Did it affect how that car felt? I think I heard you say something about that.
Yeah, we lost some speed down the straights and just overall. When that accident off 4 with Shut happened, Freddie came flying down into me, killed the right front, gave me a 4X. Usually when you get a 4X from a contact that large, some damage had been done. So I was just trying to, survive at the last 3 laps. I'm very happy that Femi gave me the bottom because that helped a bit. I knew I wasn't going to be able to hold off Ben at least, but they started fighting behind me. So gave me a little bit of a gap, and I was able to hold on.
Well, you led the most laps today, and had a great run in the stage. But man, I'll tell you what, this was one heck of a race, And we were talking about this earlier, about the pit stops and everything, and like Ben said, that he felt like the car felt a little bit better with a 2-tire change. I know you tried it there at least once. Did it make a difference?
Well, other than just being slower because, you didn't change the lefts. The first run, we only went like a lap. I had the caution. I felt it was the right call. It gave me a bunch of time in the lead, but then everyone started catching me. The second, after the stage when I took, there was like a caution after the stage caution, and I took 2 there after we did like 2 laps at full speed. Bad idea, because I was way slower that run. I should have just taken 4, and I was still 3rd before I pit, but it wasn't a good decision at all. From there, I had to kind of play catch up, and I had to pit a little early, which actually was great because that caution came out when I was leading. But then we had the really I had terrible pit stops all day, and I lost the position to Femi on the pits for that really crucial stop where I would have been in his position on the restart with Shut taking 2. So it's a little it's not happy about that, but can do.
Yeah, very much you can do. Well, this should help you a lot. To put you right up, probably put you in the lead in the points would be my guess. Because it seemed like everybody that was running against you there did not have a good finish. Shut finished in, where the heck did he finish? Like 17th. Oh,
a lot of chasers. Terrible days. They wrecked. I mean, you saw Jake went flying. Me and Jake have had him way more than me, but have had a really rough start to the chase. I mean, last week we kind of spun out together racing for the win. And then got involved in wrecks, and got involved in wrecks. I mean, I really wanted to win that Marsville race. I led the most laps there too, Rudy, and didn't win that one either. But at least I didn't flip today like him, so I'm happy with that.
I think it's pretty safe to say that you're officially locked into the top 6 going into next week at Kansas. So, what are we going to see? Are we going to see you next week at Kansas?
Well, for sure. There's no way I'm locked in, as in 40 points ahead.
Oh, no.
So I'll have to show up and at least do a lap. Get 20 points or whatever. But I just want to win races, Rudy, you know that. And so, I wanted to win today because it's not the strongest track for me. But I guess big picture, I just want to be a part of that Talladega championship race because I've never been part of one of that. Still want to win, though. I've only gotten 2 wins, and I usually get more than that in a season. I just haven't done as good this year, I think. But I want to try to get more wins. That's how you go out there and race. You want to win the race. I don't think about championship or anything like that.
Well, Femi's got 2 in a row. He's got 2 in a row, and he's going for 3 in a row next week, he said. So,
I mean, hey, that's what you should do.
He'll eventually choke.
He'll eventually choke.
Femi's a racecraft monster. He just figures out how to put himself in the right position. That's why he's gonna make peak. So.
All right, Bobby.
From him.
Who you got to thank for this third place finish?
Yep, long enough interview. I will thank Virtual Racing School as always on the car. Obviously, you guys up in the booth for doing the work, and then everyone at Sim Racing Authority for putting in all the work, the admins and all that to make the series possible.
All right, brother. We'll go celebrate that third place. We'll see you next week and see what you can do at Kansas.
Appreciate it.
All right. Down through the results here. All right, coming up with the win, Femi Olat, Ben Nelson second. Bobby Zielinski will finish third. Bobby Cheney fourth. Boy, that's going to really help him in the points.
Help a lot.
Yeah. Ariotti in the top five. Kyle Trudell sixth. Sean Williams, another great run for Sean here today. I'll tell you what, he's improving. I see him in
a lot.
Yeah, a lot. I mean, not just a little tiny bit. He's improved a lot this season.
Making leaps and gains.
Yep. Zoltan Herzeg will finish in 8th place. Robert Burris 9th. Tyler Sifford rounds out the top 10. Tyler?
Bryce Sinisak ends up 11th. Stephanie Lessentine 12th after, solid run for her. James Koulibaly in 13th. Nicholas Gressel ends up 14th. Aaron brings home a top 15. Brett Pancari 16th. David Shutt after that mess in the front stretch is going to end up 17th. Garrison Hogan 18th. And Jake Nichols after that wild ride, he's going to get a 19th out of it. And Jonathan Shipman 20th.
All right, Justin Gable 22nd. Delonte Ballard 23rd. Pretty much it's going to kind of throw Delonte back at the back of the field in the points. Same with Nate Trito. He will finish 24th. Ryan Hunt 25th. And last but not least, Ethan Kurtz finishing 26th. So congratulations to our Femi Olat here for winning today for SRA. So thanks for watching tonight, folks. Thank you for helping out, Tyler. I appreciate that very much. I don't know,
problem, Rudy.
Jeff obviously was having some other problems too or something. Why he never come back. But all right, folks. Well, until next time, stay safe and have a good night.